How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
Wow.
As a writer, when I'm working on a story, I do like a bit of a guiding structure for it. I mean, there are obviously very different story structures out there. You know, your basic three-act structure, hero's journey, and all. And I kind of use some of these as a reminder to myself that whenever I kind of run into a problem in the story, then I glance back at these structures if there is any help to be offered.
Couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
I've had a problem for a while with my monitor. It looked like the colors weren't really that vibrant, and I just figured it out. It was something in the monitor settings. I was just stuffing around, and I figured it out. And now it looks so much better.
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratchin' Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Kind of missed half of what he was just saying because of the guy that was talking over the entire game. I don't know why they would implement that.
This here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, just to talk.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
She drugged us!
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell
Look at Barry.
dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Interesting.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free.
Gotta leave Barry here.
Sugar on the counter.
I mean, he does like Rose, so it's kind of a win-win.
My gun and
Still talking about the structure.
Barry.
Okay.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
For the story.
Mr. Randolph.
For Alan Wake, more than anything, like as this guiding structure, I had 5 stages of grief in my mind. And that comes to the idea of this being a psychological thriller. And a lot of this is about how our hero, Alan Wake, sees the situation. I mean, we have these crazy supernatural things starting to happen. And
oh no.
So we start
well, that's
from
the old
denial,
guy.
and he can't really accept it. And then we go through these steps of...
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Blaine!
We're in the Matrix, bitch!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Well, now we're fucked. We're running into the forest, away from the police, and we don't have anything. We don't have a flashlight, we don't have a revolver, we don't have nothing. All for Alice. I feel like I'm in prison break right now. Still haven't finished that show.
There! We have the suspect in sight!
Shit. Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. Let's go, we gotta move. They're never gonna find me anyway. Slow ass motherfuckers. Come on, Alan. Keep it together. Another manuscript.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Getting a bit fictional now with the manuscripts. Starting to lose track of what they're talking about. Oh shit! The fuck just happened there? Oh, whoa. Oh, to the light. To the light we go. So refreshing. Let's gain our energy back, our stamina. Alright, we're good. Drop hazard.
Search the area.
They don't even realize where they're at right now. I wonder if they realize that shit's about to get real. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit. How the hell did this car get up here?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Man, the cars look so much better now that I switched the settings. They just vibrate so much more. Oh my god.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But anyway, hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something.
Wait, so episode 3. Okay, so there's different manuscripts. Oh my god. There's different manuscripts for different episodes.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me.
Oh, whoa, whoa. I should not have done that. That was just plain old stupid. Before we do that, get some of this.
There was no power to the searchlight.
How can we fill that up with batteries? Or fuel? Got it, baby. Alright, now we just gotta move it. Did we get it? Yes, sir. Alright, let's move out. Reach the radio station. How far is the radio station? I actually can't get over how good this game looks. Shit. There we go. We need this. Okay. Well, now that we have the flashlight, we can only assume that we're gonna come in contact with some more bad guys.
It's a psychological thriller, and we are on this journey into Alan Wake's mind. And if we think about psycho thrillers, you know, there is always that question on: is this true? Is this really happening, or is this part of the madness? And if it's madness, is nothing true. But obviously we are on this journey together with Wake, and he becomes to believe in it. And so must we, because otherwise the things that we are fighting for are not really there.
Shit. Oh my goodness. That's questionably, oh my god. Questionably better than the flare. Kind of looks like a cemetery.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat and me. It's Bill Peabody, Pat.
Any guns?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there. Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know? I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots. Gunshots? Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there. They're still shooting? No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party. Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt. Okay. You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them. Okay, thanks.
And then the radio started playing. Oh my god. Like everywhere. Take it, bitch. That's right. You ain't getting close to me at all. Take a read.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.